YouTube, like I said, I just did the video on the time my best friend pissed on himself at boot camp. Now, if you haven't watched that story time, go watch that story time. But this time, my best friend again passed out during a crucible. Now, with this story, man, like it's I'm only laughing because of the shit that came after the situation. Basically, like I said, in the crucible, man, you basically just fucking doing a bunch of running, walking, just a bunch of shit for like 2 3 days. With like you got like a ration amount of food. Um, it's hard to explain. Man. It's like one of the you really got to experience it for yourself. So at this particular time, this is like the first. I want to say this is like the first day of the crucible, bro. So the crucible is a 3 day. It's like 3 days. So this is like the first day. It was like one of those days. Like either the first or second day. It was one of them. But I remember, bro. So like basically like so we had groups in our platoon. So half of the platoon went with this group was with I had EDI or J hat, like West Coast would call it. And then you had some people that was with our senior instructor, which was with me. And like our knowledge hat. So I remember all of a sudden we ended up like running past each other. Like it would be times like during the crucible, like we'd go to the crucible like a bunch of events. You gotta go through like a bunch of events, a bunch of obstacle courses and stuff you gotta do. So I remember like we would see our other platoon, which is the other group, we'll see them like from time to time after we like going through different after we like just walking across like this whole like it's like a big ass fucking area where the crucible is at. Like a huge area. Just a bunch of fucking land of fucking courses and mud and water and shit. So we would just run past each other every now and then. And I remember like right before like they said my best friend was before they found out he was missing. I remember to myself like walking past the other opportunity, the other group, and notice he was missing. But I'm just thinking like ain't none of it. So then like an hour goes by and they was I just hit them on the radio. They was like apparently like fucking uh my best friend went missing. He's gone, don't know where the fuck he's at. And like we got like a recruit missing, some recruit missing. And I was just like, what the fuck? Like now the first thing first where we thinking they was like, oh man, this nigga ran off, this nigga took off. This shit is heinous, nigga. Like it's heinous as fuck. It just shit can get real stupid, like real fucking quick. So first thing I'm thinking is that damn, my dog don't fucking ran off or took off somewhere. So then it go to a point like he's just like we trying to keep this shit like in house, like in between like these two groups. We ain't trying to make sure everybody else find out. But then like as like an hour goes by, like another hour goes by, like 20, maybe not another hour, but like half an hour goes by. Like, all right, now we gotta start telling like the whole fucking company to be on the lookout for this dude because, like I said, this is a big ass fucking land of space. We like 30 plus miles away. Not 30, I wouldn't say 30. Probably 20 some miles away from the fucking from the actual fucking like, campus and shit, like where we stay at. We like 20 miles away. So there's no way he walked back. Like he's in this area somewhere. We just know where the fuck he's at. So then they were like, all right, well, the last place we know he for sure was at obstacle course, like obstacle course number 7 or whatever it was like at that time. Like we know for sure that was the last place we seen him. So our group just happened to be like close in that area. They was like, you know what? We just gonna run through the whole course and see can we find. He's like, this man, that's so like my favorite drill instructor. So he like fuck it, yeah, we're gonna go look for our brother. We're gonna find our brother. He says like some motivational shit, nigga. Like he just like at the time, nigga, we was tired, we soaking wet, we muddy as fuck, and like, bro, it was just like, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, it was like one of them like one of the moments like you just like, man, fuck this shit, like I'd rather quit. But like at that given time, he gave out this little speech like we gotta go find our brother, we gotta go get him, this and that, and man, but we literally just ran through a whole fucking course just looking for him. So we run through the course, can't find him, run through this course. And finally we get to like damn like the end of the course and I seen Jerry Schechter, he's there with my best friend. He found him. And you could tell like I think as soon as we had walked up on him, like literally as soon as we had ran up on that, I seen Jerry Schechter, he had like just found him like probably like 10 seconds prior. So he literally shaking him like, hey, get the fuck up, wake up, wake up, wake up. And apparently my best friend passed out. My gym instructor woke him up. They gave him water and shit. And then basically after that, bro, like, so like after that, man, they tried to so like we had these Kevlars, like our helmet. I know some of y'all don't know what that means. So when I say Kevlar, I mean like the bulletproof helmet y'all see like what soldiers wear. That's what we call Kevlar. So basically these Kevlar, some of them had padding and some of them didn't. Now with the one that didn't have padding, like if your Kevlar didn't have padding, like with me, like I had a big ass like fucking like a fucking gash in my head because my Kevlar didn't have any padding. So it would literally just scrape. Like every time you ran, the metal, like this metal part of the Kevlar, it would literally just scrape and go up against down my forehead to where it leave like a gash in my forehead. It was like the same over the other bunch of people in opportunity. Like a lot of people had like scratches and scuffs. Like you like we just got literally like we got in a fight with a cat. It looked like you got in a cat fight with a fucking cat. Cause you literally had scars, gashes, marks all over your forehead from the fucking Kevlar going up against it. So what we would do to prevent that, we would wear a beanie, put our beanie on, then put your Kevlar on, but not to where your beanie would show, just like enough to where it would cover the Kevlar. So therefore when you run and stuff, not only will it make the Kevlar fit a little bit more tighter, but even if it did, it would still loose. Instead it scratched up against your forehead, it would go up against your fucking beanie, therefore it wouldn't leave any marks. So that's what me and my best friend would do. We would just put our beanie on, put our Kevlar on, so therefore it wouldn't fucking go up against our scratch against our goddamn forehead. Now with that being said, it was hot as fuck. Like it was hot. You always walking, even if it wasn't hot. You know, we fucking always going through water and shit. Stay at the same time. Like my mother, like you sweating like a motherfucker. You always walking around. You never resting. So yeah, you gonna naturally just get hot. So they thought he had passed out because of that. Come to find out, like what he told me, like it wasn't that. He was just tired. Like he was just exhausted. Like the night before, like yeah. This was the first day I remember. This was the first day of the Crucible because we had I think the night before he had to stay up for do fire watch, and they made him do something else, and then we had to be early that morning for the hike there, which is like fucking like what like 20 some miles long, and then we gotta do the obstacle course and all that other shit. He was like, bro, I'm just tired. Like it wasn't that I was like I heat case or I was dehydrated. It was just I just was tired. Like my body was just tired. Because basically what happened was like, so you had little scenarios to where you gotta like act like you were like in the combat zone. So what we would do is like part of the obstacle, part of the obstacle course, you would basically like set up perimeter, like defense perimeter. So you like have somebody post up right here, post up right there, somebody posting the bushes, somebody posting that side of the bushes, and you would just like hide and set perimeter. Like you would be like it's like a little defense perimeter. And basically he basically set up perimeter somewhere in the bushes and basically like just you know like a lack of better words, he just fell asleep. Like he just went to sleep because his body was so tired. So basically, but like I said, you trying to explain that to them because at the time, like it got so bad to where they was like, it was rumors that Jordan Shutter could have lost his job, like he might lose his job because he basically lost his recruit. It got so bad, like it wasn't like we was hearing like sounds of it, like people was talking about making rumors about that shit, like he may lose his job, he could have lost his job, and all that other stuff. So basically, after that, man, I just see in direction, and he like, you know what? Just because of that, after every event, y'all gonna drink a full canteen of water, like a full canteen of water, man. A full canteen of water probably hold like it's like if I had to guess, I don't know for sure what the amount of canteen can hold, a full canteen, but it probably can hold at least. I say at least like two water bottles, like two regular size water bottles, like whether you drink fucking Aquafina, Deer Park, Nelson, whatever the case might be, like a regular, like I think a regular size water bottle holds like 16.9 ounces of water. So I said a regular canteen can hold at least like probably like 30 ounces of water or somewhere close to it. And man, we would drink that after every fucking obstacle. Like literally, he'll watch us fill up the canteen, we'll fucking drink it, and then after you drink it, you have to hold it over your head to show that it was empty. I'm talking about, man, we did that after every fucking obstacle. So we basically drinking like 30 ounces of water like every like 10 minutes with no bathroom breaks at all. He's like, all right, drink the water, drink it, show that it's empty, all right, fill it back up, and we off to the next course. And like, bro, it just got to a point like, man, we was like fucking like we were trying to use the bathroom, say fucking no, keep going. So you got to the point you just like piss on yourself, nigga, like just fuck it. Because mind you, at this time, you literally every obstacle you literally just going through like fucking a puddle of mud and water. Like this is literally what you're doing. You literally just low crawling through mud and water. So at this point, you already drenched in mud, dirt, water. Probably got bugs and shit crawling on you already and shit. So at the point, nigga, you might as well just like you gotta use the bathroom, just use the bathroom on yourself. Like, and that's what we did, my nigga. Like, I probably personally pissed on myself at least 5 times throughout the whole 3 day period, just because it was like there's no point. Like, I'm already soaked in mud, water, dirt, bugs crawling on me. I might as well just fucking just thug it out. But yeah, man, that's basically a story time how my best friend passed out during the Crucible. Like I said, it was at the time it was scary, crazy. Now those things, now looking back at it, that's one of the things we like laugh about and joke about and shit like that. But yeah, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all again.